All right, welcome back, my fellow agents. It is I, X7, and today is Friday. That means it's 7 Song Friday, and it's going to be, except we are making one small adjustment today. It's going to be a new experiment for me. It is 7 Song Video Friday. 7 Video Song Friday? It's a work in progress, let's say. So today we'll be featuring 7 videos, at least the 7 of my favorite videos at this point in time. And I did choose videos and not performances or just lyric videos. But before we get too much further into it, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the songs. And if you can watch all the way through, I'd really appreciate it. We're going to turn off the Angry Red Planet here. And hopefully this will, all of the videos will get through, at least the clips. There won't be lots of them, but there will be a few. So having said all that, let's rock and roll. I am also your master of musical mayhem. So, uh, at least Classics Nouveau is going to be represented here. But everything else probably isn't. Although, when I look at this, I think this is from We Are the Worms. No, that can't be right. I mean, Michael Jackson's there because look, there's Lena Lovitch, Howard Jones. I don't remember him singing. Cyndi Lauper's down here. Adam Ant, Grace Jones. So I don't think that would be Terry Bozzio from Missing Persons. Anyway, not all of them. In fact, I don't think anyone else, because yeah, the Devo is not represented, and I don't know who that's supposed to be. But um, we're not starting with Classics Nouveau, but we will be starting here soon, as in right now. So our first video that I'm showing is a performance video. Yes, it's on the because there weren't a lot of Beatles videos made in 1960 something. I'm thinking this is from the Ed Sullivan Show, but it is a performance of Buck Owens' Act Naturally as sung by so that is Ringo there, and I often feel, and I think a lot of people feel, he is criminally underrated as a drummer and as a musician. Maybe not so much as a singer, but he does a good job. He sings the songs he can sing, right? And besides that, he introduced people to octopuses and we've just octopi, and we've discovered they actually have gardens. I was introduced to that song as well as many other Beatles songs from the Muppets before I knew who the Beatles were. Also, Elton John introduced me to Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. But when I review the Yellow Submarine, there'll be more on that story. So, Ringo, would you like to sing the chorus here, and then we'll move along? Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I will say you So you can definitely tell that this is a live version. I'm sorry, Ringo. He was young and probably a lot more nervous about singing in front of millions and millions of people. That is our first song, Act Naturally, the cover of Buck Owens' Act Naturally. Ringo would later on do a duet with Buck singing this song. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so if anyone can figure out what song this is by this picture, there'd be extra points, maybe something fun in it for you. But let me know in the comments if you know what this is from. However, I'm about to tell you. You can't tell me now. So if you've listened this far, you're going to find out this is the Donnas and their video. Well, let's just listen to it. You'll know what it is. Are you ready? Here it goes. So there they are performing Strutter. They did a lot of cover songs. They've even covered the Safety Dance. I really enjoy the Donnas. I'm sorry that they're broken up, uh, and I didn't get to see them. It was just they were just fun. Now we're going to skip forward here until we can see the rest of the band in their outfits. So I'm sorry we're going to miss a little of it, but I really don't want to run afoul of copyright here, and I don't know exactly how well that works. So there they are, each, I don't know their names. They went by Donna and their last name as opposed to the Ramones, who went by their first names and the Ramones. They did that in homage because they were punky at first, and then they went more into a harder rock sound, which I really enjoy. Actually, their cover of "Living After Midnight" is quite good too. But so there they are in their makeup, and women in Kiss makeup are always hot. I don't know if that says something about me, but read into that what you will. All right. Oh, she's even got a little blood. I've watched this video several times and didn't even notice that. So it's a pretty straightforward cover, but whenever it's an all woman band covers a all male band song, it's just to add something different to the whole sound of it. I think. But let me know what you think in the comments. Can't tell me it was the Donnas doing Strutter now. Okay, let's go move on to song number 3.
Hey, Cole.
Yeah, right.
Here's a little riddle for you.
All right.
What kind of bird always says the name of our next band?
Oh, I guess, tern? An Arctic tern?
And what sound does an Arctic tern make?
Backstreet Boys?
I don't think there will be any boy band like the Backstreet Boys ever showcased in Seven Song Friday, unless it's du jour, because du jour means togetherness. But that will be for another day. So our next song is one I know is pretty safe from copyright. It is from Thunderbirds Are Go, and we're going to actually get 2 songs from the Thunderbirds series, or at least one based on it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we present the biggest star in the universe, none other than Cliff Richard Jr.
And the Shadows.
Sometimes I feel you are cheating me. Then you kiss me, and my mind is free. But then I think I should let you know that I got friends.
So baby, listen to me. All right. So this is from Thunderbirds Are Go, 1966. And was my introduction to Cliff Richard and the Shadows. Didn't have any idea who they were, and I wondered why a musical number was in the middle of the movie. I did not quite realize that it was a dream sequence until Alan, well, whoever the youngest one was, falls from the car straight into his bed. And when he's dreaming about Lady Penelope, and who wouldn't, we can figure it out. But the Shadows were an instrumental group that Cliff performed with often, recorded with often, but they had their own careers as well. Super talented men. Okay, so we're going to skip to the very end, but I love the movie. I need to review it. I love the series, although, well, I won't tell you all the surprises of that because that'll just be no fun. But yes, Thunderbirds Are Go. They are go, and get ready. We are going to see more of the Thunderbirds in this episode. Are you ready? Let's hear the rest of this song.
Baby, listen to me. A shooting star will shoot you, and Mars will go to war.
Or Mars.
And the moon will jump on you if you don't love me no more.
All right, and now for something completely different, a very funny video by Ashley McBride, also starring Kaylee Hammock and Pillbox Patty. I don't know how this ended up in my YouTube feed, but it makes me laugh every time. It's based on her album Lindaville, I believe, and we're just going to see some of it because again, I don't want to run into copyright, but I do. It would. I mean, I did find Kaylee Hammock that way, so thank you, Ashley, and I enjoy your songs as well. It's a country song. Yes, it's really a country song, but it's the kind of country songs I like, and not say most modern country. So let's hear a little bit about why Brenda should put her bra on. Our heroes here.
Brenda, put your bra on, there's trouble next door. Grab a pack of cigarettes and meet me on the porch. Marvin, baby, mama about to catch him with a whore. Brenda, put your bra on.
Bra on, bra on.
You shouldn't have let that bitch watch your baby. I used to work with her at the Crystal.
She always got them good shifts just 'cause she had good tits and cut her shirts off at the middle.
Brenda, put your bra on, it's just getting good. Shit's going down in the trailer hood. Pants round his ankles, still sporting wood. Brenda, put your bra on. Brenda, put your bra on.
Okay, so obviously there is a bit of trouble there. I don't even know that the full first verse there is just hilarious. What's going on in the background is even funnier. And it goes on. It's a short song. It's only about 2.5 minutes, and not even that long. But they have lots of things going on in the background. So that's what's really funny. The singers are wonderful. I've seen live performances. Um, Kaylee is obviously the one on the. If you're watching this, the one on the left with the red hair. I follow her on Facebook, and she's just seems like she's a big nerd. I can tell you that. And Ashley is just really remarkable. She's got that chest tattoo piece. But let's hear a little more right toward the end here. And I don't know much about Pillbox Patty, but I've liked what I've seen.
Baby, before, grab the marijuana, stick it down your drawer.
That's Brenda in the background.
Brenda, put your bra on. Brenda, put your bra on.
Brenda, put your bra on.
Brenda, put your bra on.
What are you doing tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky.
What?
Never mind.
Here we have one of my introductions into the new wave, the new romantic, whatever you call it. I saw this when we got cable. Well, Longmont or Fossil Bed got cable, and us out in the sticks of Fossil Bed had to settle for Channel 12's FMTV/Teletoons. This is one of the staples they showed. This is Classics Nouveau Guilty, which is from their first LP, Night People, or as it was just called over here, Classics Nouveau. And it's one of my favorite songs. It's a wonderful video. You just got to love those. I love those new wave styles.
It's plain to see. I see my opportunity shrinking in front of me. I know you made up your mind, but don't say, although I know of no crime, it's the same.
So that's Sal Solo singing there. Classics Nouveau made 3 LPs back in the day, and he then, I don't know, converted to Christianity and decided not to sing anymore, I guess, or at least these songs. So I don't know. I mean, they're really highly regarded, at least by me. If you look at the comments section in the videos on YouTube, which is where I got this from, they should have been huge, and I think so, but I don't know if they would have. You just never know anymore, right? How people will react to fame. Usually not well. But it's just wonder. I just love the song, the vibe, the energy, the look, all of it. And it's a great song, and the LP is wonderful. I have it on CD along which has extra cuts on it, and they're all very enjoyable. And I've had La Verite, their second one, and I forget the name of the third one. I would have really enjoyed seeing them, but by the time they'd released all 3 albums and broken up by the time we got to see them over in Fossil Bed. Let's watch a little more of this and hear the chorus.
Guilty, guilty, you found me. Guilty, guilty, you found me. Guilty, guilty, you found me. Guilty, guilty, you found me.
Well, I kind of wish that I had started with this one because it's got this great introduction that we're about to hear.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sweet to my TV screen. My favorite show, the best that I've seen. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, so this is the Rosillos, a live performance of Thunderbirds Are Go. It's fantastic. I did discover them very late, although I had heard their single Top of the Pops way back when, but I discovered them very late. Faye and just drawing a blank at his name, are still performing as the Rosillos, but they did not last long as this band itself because their guitarist and lead writer Joe Callis would leave and go on to form the Human League, or at least play with the Human League for many years. And he's the gentleman playing the left-handed guitar in the Kilt. But obviously, they're big. They still sing about science fiction-y stuff, and that's always my favorite. I just love this band. Faye is the woman in the Wilma or Fred Flintstone outfit. Faye. And generally she's stalking around the stage like a lunatic, but a wonderful lunatic, I'm sure.
International rescue. No one else can save us like you do. Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds. Oh, Thunderbirds, go.
So yes, the Thunderbirds Are Go. And I told you I love the show and the movie. And I love this band too. Wish I could have seen them. They're from Edinburgh, Scotland. And you can hear it when they talk. And really, if you thought I was going to end this 7-song Friday set with a video set with anything but this video, you have not been paying attention. That is Barbara Gordon. Whoa, that's loud.
What in the world is this? Revolving walls, hidden rooms, disguises. What
is Barbara Gordon's secret? All right, it is 3 a.m. and she's out on the street. I have played this song. I might have played this almost as many times as Anthony. Well, maybe not, but I played it a lot. Thank you, Anthony, for writing this. You're always, I don't want to sound too fanboyish, but really, if you hadn't written this, and I don't know who actually made this video, but it's phenomenal, and I'm sure he's seen it. There's 2 versions. This is the superior one. And I love the show. Batman is still 3 years away from his 90th birthday. But there you go. So let's listen to and watch just a little more. That was Clashing Plaid, of course, with Be My Batgirl, one of my top 5 favorite songs of all time. And that is our 7-song video Friday. Tomorrow we will be doing the second half, reviewing the second half of Kung Fu Warlords, aka The Brave Archer and The Brave Archer. This will be part 2, part B, whatever you want to call it. So, my fellow agents, here's hoping that YouTube lets me upload this without any problem. And until our next assignment, this is X7 signing off and phasing out.
The solar system holds many planets, but none like the planet which launched the attack of the monsters. A dying civilization bent on conquering the Earth for its own use. 2 boys from Earth, caught up in this fantastic adventure, find themselves as the only obstacles between the space creatures and the Earth's destruction. An army of evil creatures comes from every corner of this dying planet. While on Earth, the scientific world gathers in one final effort: the attack of the monsters. Gigantic creatures prepare for their onslaught of the Earth. And turning their evil destruction on one another, their planet trembles under the shattering fury of the most colossal battle in galactic history. Can the Earth survive the attack of the monsters?